Welcome everybody here once again in another session, and that's going to be the next one. We've been discussing error detection sessions here for last 2 and 3 days. If somebody's new here, please go through the previous sessions. I have put the best I can across SSC, putting the nuances for you. Those who have been there, have witnessed, you are requested to whenever you feel comfortable, and this is the next one. We'll go through the same once again. Welcome Akash, Rohit, Utkarsh, and all of you here. Let's start the session without any delay. Let's go ahead. We discussed all these topics at a glance for a month. Now it's time to emphasize one at a time. Please go through the instructions. They are the same, of course. Welcome Prayaktha, Purvi, Jayashri Mahakal, Vaishnavi, and all of you here. Let's go. Let's start with these first. Easy peasy ones to start with. Welcome Neha, Itcha. Can we have a better answer, Neha and all of you here, for the first one? Can we have a better answer for the first one? Kamal, good evening. Jai Shri Ram, Rishi, Shweta, Har Har Mahadev. महादेव हम सबकी रक्षा करें, कोई परेशानी कभी किसी को ना हो. Jai Hind, Army lovers. Can we have a better correction for the first one? A better one. Something that is needed there, not just making grammar correct. Obviously, making grammar correct also, but first of all, something which is needed there. No, we have a couple of sentences, 3 sentences actually. Many firms fail. First, they begin exporting. Second, they have no. So for 3 sentences, we need a couple of conjunctions, which we have 2 of them. Okay, let me answer this. You can go ahead then. They have not researched. They have not researched. Of course, we are making grammar correct here. Have is followed by a third form, done. What about this? Let's put do here and think about the sentence in the present indefinite tense. Which is better? You can say, no sir, have plus V3 is better here. The first sentence is an indefinite tense. That's a casual statement. That's a general statement, not talking about anyone specifically here. And that should be a better choice in my opinion. Feel this. Many firms, fail. Why? Because when they start exporting, they do not research the mistakes, markets, and such. Yes, one thing more is here, which I agree to, that in the next sentence, they have marked have not planned. So that is another possibility. We can say have not researched. But in my opinion, do not research should be a better choice. Done. Both ways, the fraction is going to be the same. Let's go. Twinkle, Pranjal, Ritu, Sneha, Gauri, Divyanshi, Rahul, Babli, welcome. Raja sir, Yashwanti, Radhe Radhe, Muskan, Radhe Radhe, Gunjan, Yeshri, Radhe Radhe. Okay, let's go. Next. Radhe Radhe, Muskan. God bless you, bro. Lovely Nancy, Lakshmi, good evening. Come on, they are easy. Hello, everybody. Models take adjectives after them. If you have been through my classes, 5 lines I teach, just 5. Verbs, objects, prepositions, objects, subject, object, noun or pronoun, and the next one goes models take a V1 after them. Models do not take adjectives. Kunjan, Pradeep, Harar, Mahadev, Radhe Radhe. Come on, it's all okay. You can say is measurable. You can say will be measurable. You can say is, you can say will be. Will measurable is horrible. No problem. Part of what a man learns is measurable because specific knowledge, skills, while another part, no, as specific knowledge and skills, while the other part involves changes. Done. CBD, good evening. Vampire. He explained that the pillars of that humans rely on for security will always counter any significant culture, social change. So it will counter any change, maybe the social change, maybe the culture change. Culture is a noun, social is a noun, a couple of nouns shouldn't be together. Maybe cultural change. Done. Radhe Radhe, Vishali. Jai Shri Krishna, Sachin, Jessica. Good E, dear. There's a barrier among the egghead, those literate people, educated people, and the hoi polloi. I don't know what the exact pronunciation is, but seems humorous to me. Hoi polloi. The common people, the educated people, and the common people. Among is not followed by and. Between is followed by and. Between you and me, between this and that. Among is not followed by and is not followed by a singular noun either. Both ways it is going to be wrong. The first fraction. Next. Manish ji, good evening. Hassan, counter is a verb here. Sir, how do I know that's a verb here? Because that is followed by a model. Models take V1 after that. I can help you. Help will be a verb here. So will, would, counter change. It will counter social change. It will counter significant change. And next thing, Hassan, social itself is an adjective. Social media. Media is a noun, you better know. Social changes, you know, is going to be a noun. After adjectives, we have nouns. After models, we have verbs. Verbs take objects which are nouns. Credit, when used responsibly, can achieve a great number of positive things in our lives, such as financing, paying off. Anna, Anjali, good evening. Welcome and sorry. Ruchi, good evening. I don't think so. OFF will be okay. I'll check live along with all of you. I think it should be as simple as this. Hey, you'll have to pay off this. You'll have to pay for this. Pay for this. Akash, we pay for something. Thanks everyone. We don't pay off something. Pay off may be a phrasal verb which may be horrible. Let's see. See, thanks a lot for mentioning. I got a new phrasal verb. Hard work always pays off. Fortunately, I knew this. Now I remember, I knew this. To be successful, hard work always pays off. It pays you off. Yup, to be successful, all her hard work has paid off. She passed the examination. So payoff will be to be successful. We don't need to be successful here. Credit, talking about money and such, it will help you to pay for your dream fees and such. Done. Next. Rahul. As with people, some monkeys are also lazy. That means people are lazy. Like those who sleep all day in the zoo, and some are industrious. Obviously, the whole sentence is casual, general, in present tense. What about past over there at the end? As with people, some monkeys are lazy, who sleep all day, and some are industrious. Some are such and some are such. Next. No, you are not. Vampire, whoever you are, first of all, welcome from my side. But if you have been here because yesterday you marked too good a question, think about the blunders. There is a blunder, and verbs deserve the most attention when it comes to error detection. Absolutely. Feel this. The postman traveled by the cycle. I agree. This is wrong. We don't say by the cycle. We say by bus, by train, by plane, by car, and such. We say on the bike, on horseback, on foot, should be on. Okay. But moving ahead. Postman traveled by cycle, wading through swamps, and past. It was ing initially here. As per the parallel construction, it should be ing here again. Passing through jungles. Postman traveled by cycle, for example, a mistake. Wading through this, passing through that in order to reach the villages. Passing. Fraction 2. No, Yashwanti, we don't have passing marks in English. Not at all. It's pass marks. Passing marks do not exist. No matter what he did in his earlier years, in the ending, he proved Ram Ram Sandeep, Radhe Radhe Kumesh. Prerna. Obviously, we don't say in the ending, we say in the end. Modern medicines has scored victories I don't think so I should say anything about this. Medicines have scored victories against both this and that. Rahul. If life existed on Mars, it is. Just a sec. This is present. This is past. No conditional clause such. Tomorrow, in the Foundation Batch 2.0, which started today, we will study conditional clauses. And if I remember, I'll put this sentence. If life existed, it was. But we assume that in past, let's assume that in present. If life exists on Mars, probably, we think about those aliens. If life exists there, I think it should be in this and that form. If life exists. Komesh, that was taught today. Remember? Most likely. It is most likely and such. Objections welcome. Hassan, what happened, brother? Nah, come on, don't say that. Thanks for your presence. Please put your words. Don't cry. Please put your words. What's making you sad? I know initially going through these questions requires a lot of patience and perseverance. I agree, no problem. I am here, you can put your words. Can India make it to a leadership position, or will it be retained by whom? Who is going to retain India? The sentence is an active voice. Can India make it to this position, or will it retain this image it always had? India had an image. Will it retain that? Drop this passive tone and transform the sentence in active voice. Will it make or will it retain? Absolutely. Not changing like be plus third form should be ing over there. Now, will it make or will it retain? Will they, Chennai, for example, leave MS Dhoni or will they retain him? Is not a question to be asked. Thank you, KP. Now, thank you, track that. Okay, I too have a session at 6:30 today, and at 7 p.m. also, I will leave the class for 10 minutes. I beg pardon for that, but that's mandatory. Neha saying something. Priest class. Class is noun. Priest is noun. A couple of nouns together. Yeah, shouldn't be, I think. Actually, that's an orientation session. For RRB, RBI, grade B. I'll go for 10 minutes. I'll be back in 10 minutes for sure. Please excuse me. Please bear with me. Yes, I will resume the class in 10 minutes for sure. I'm not going right now. In 5 to 7 minutes, I'll be. Deepika, good evening. So, the priest class, thank you for the insights, everyone here, and something new for many of you here. Class is noun, priest is noun, a couple of nouns shouldn't be together. It should be an adjective modifying the upcoming noun. And the adjective form of priest is actually priestly because we have the poor people adjective, the rich people adjective, the blind people adjective, the elderly people adjective, the priestly class adjective. Perfect. Who knew this and knew who did not know this? Neha, Delhi noun, the name of a city, but in Delhi is not the name of a city altogether. That's a noun individually, that's a preposition individually. Collectively, both of these altogether behave as an adverb. I hope my words are clear. Utkarsh, he said that he thought of, no, a preposition such should be here. Thinking of this and that, thought of politics exactly when he was studying this and that. Next. Thank you, Vampire. Great. Obviously, while provisions on equality and non-discrimination would promote equal opportunity in the process, reservation at jobs. We have reservation in government jobs and such, not at jobs. Government has reportedly made its displeasure known, particularly on the speed and stealth with which, okay, I'll discuss this later. Just like yesterday's question, remember? That was one of the iconic ones I've ever come across in my life. We may only be here in the blink of an eye, but the way we live our lives will stay in the universe forever. This is also a good one. We'll discuss later. Next. Skipping one, we'll discuss at the end. No, that's fine. That's fine. We'll discuss later. So models take a V1 is asked every single day in every single examination. This will explains, hold on, done, nipped in the bud. He built the theatre as a tribute to his rootings, and the thought of it outlasting him would surely have given him the greatest joy. Shubh Sankal Mahodaya. No, 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 no. And the thought of it outlasting him, active voice is better. It will outlast him. That's the participle. I saw him coming that way. It will outlast me. Active voice should be there. I saw him coming. Actually, he was coming that way. So I think it will outlast me. Nah, it cannot outlast me. It outlasting him. Active voice. Anjali, not at this channel, but I see you pretty soon. I repeat, I see you pretty soon. Anjali, I'm honestly sorry for the... Now, Prerna, let me talk to you. Time is going up. Check what's the meaning of rootings. Google. Okay. We have Cambridge. Rooting, the present participle of root. See the meaning. To look for something by turning things over, or to grow roots. And neither of these is required here. Here we are talking about I built a temple. I built a a church, a temple, a church and such, because that was like a tribute to my roots, culture, tradition, custom, rituals and such. So roots all fine, not rootings. Is that okay? Prayer 9 everybody. Now please excuse me. I have to go for the RBI grade B batch launch event and I'll be back in 10 minutes. Please stay here. Now I should be like those advertisements we have in television. Back in 10 minutes. See you. I'm sorry, but see you pretty soon. Back in 10 minutes. Thank you so much. Coming here in 10 minutes. Thank you and sorry for that. This half an hour in any other session, we will have that for 1.5 hours. So I'm sorry, but finishing things now, I have to because of another session after this session. And would love to finish things off here. Honestly, sorry for that. I will compensate. In any other session, we will have this for the next 30 minutes more. Finishing things here, we will resume all these things tomorrow, no problem. Before I finish, I should mention that yes, we have a sale. Using the code START, one can grab flat 49% off, and this offer ends 31st of January on this auspicious occasion of Shubh Arambh 2025. So one can get any subscription here, flat 49% off. We suggest you get SSC Super Elite, in which you get access to all the courses, notes, mocks, typing tests, and not just the courses which are running, but also the courses which are going to start in the future also. Bye-bye, take care, be safe. If you are new here, subscribe to the channel, and for sure, do join us in the official Telegram channels. Thank you for your patience, but I'm honestly sorry. Utkarsh, I'll say something to you in next class. Respect, respect, and respect is something I can say right now. Thank you, Pradeep, Utkarsh. Neha, please ask tomorrow. Today I have another session at 7. I'm honestly sorry. Vaishali, I have another session at 7. So can't take this for next 15 or 20 minutes. I will compensate probably tomorrow or the very next day. Okay. Thank you, Windows. Muskan, Radhe Radhe. Shweta, thank you so much. Komesh, Purvi, Pramod, Shubh Ratri, Bhavam Upkarotisha Mahoday. Finishing things now. See you pretty soon. Thank you and sorry. Will compensate. See you.